Now there are many stories about the birds and creatures on Bob Along Beach. And some of them are true. But there is one story that stands out. Especially to the folks who call this beach home. And that story, of course, is about Jack and his trials to fit in and get along with the Bob Along birds. Now Jack is a little different from most of the other beach dwellers. In fact, most folks say creatures like Jack don't even exist. But they would be wrong. Jack is real, and here is his story. Now it was an early, foggy June morning along the beach, near Gull Rock. You know the place, where Harvey Henderson lost his tail feathers. But that's another story, for another day. Where was I? Oh yes, foggy, June, morning. Miss Penelope Pigeon was walking the beach when she spied a small wooden box floating in the shallows. She waded into the water and lifted the small box up from the seaweed and foamy seawater. Once on shore, she slowly opened the box lid, a little nervous about what she might find. Once the box was opened, she still wasn't sure what she was looking at. The little creature had fur, not feathers, and large eyes and tiny bumps on his head. She thought it might be a he, but it could be a she. Only time will tell. Anyway, she decided to take the creature home and care for it. Oh, I forgot to mention, there was a note in the box, which read, "Please save my Jack." Now on with the story. Now Miss Penelope was about the best mom she could be. Once Jack was old enough, she taught him everything she could about being a bird. He tried very hard, and was a pretty good student. But he never got that flying thing quite right, still needs some work. Now Miss Penelope loves Jack very much. You see, Jack was kind of a blessing for Miss Penelope. She was told by Doc Doodle that she could never have baby birds. She was very thankful for Jack. But she always wondered and felt bad for his real mother. What could have happened to set your child adrift? It was never easy for Jack. He was a very friendly, easygoing fellow, but a few of his schoolmates made fun of him for being different.
Why are you here, and why can't you fly? It's really easy, see, any real bird can do it. Even Grumpy.
But Jack would just smile and look at them like he knew something that they didn't know. This made them very frustrated. That was how he handled the teasing. Jack got along very well with most of his classmates, and he had two very good friends. As I mentioned before, Jack has two good friends. Duckster and Spaz. They do everything together and get along great. Oh, how do you like Jack's new shoes? Miss Penelope bought them for him because of the hot sand. Jack and his classmates would spend most of their time, when not in school, playing stoneball on the beach. As you know, this is a Bob Along Beach favorite bird game, where birds throw stones, trying to knock out the other birds. Needless to say, this is not a game the parent birds approve of. Oh well, birds will be birds. Now just when the stone ball game was getting good, suddenly, the alarm quack started going off. What could it be? Eyes all turned to the sea. This could be bad. Captain Cluck arrives on the beach with his spyglass. Oh no, it's the pirate ship, the Vulture, and its semi-ruthless captain, Terence the Terrible McWinky, and his semi-ruthless crew. This could be real bad. Captain McWinky is known for stealing rare birds and animals and selling them to zoos and circuses. The captain suggests we all head for the clearing to make our plan.
They may have heard about our Jack. We must figure out a plan. Hurry, gather everyone at the clearing. We must hide Jack.
All the Bob Along Beach folks gather at the clearing.
We must distract Captain McWinky and his crew, while we send a small boarding party to his ship, to possibly free any creatures they may have captured. We must keep them moving around the island to give us time. Penelope Pigeon has a great idea.
Everyone, go into the forest and collect branches. I will show you what to do with them. Hurry, they're coming to shore. We don't have much time.
Now the plan was, everyone would put branches on their heads, to look like horns, to fool the pirates. A few of the folks didn't quite get it. Well, it looks like it's showtime. Captain Winky has just landed with his crew and planted his flag.
Keep your eyes peeled for any creature with horns. We were told there is a rare jackalope on this island. If we find it and sell it, we can pay off Stinkpot Louie, the loan shark, and keep our ship. And finally stop pirating, and retire, and start a gerbil ranch. That would be cool.
Now this may sound a little crazy, but while Captain Winky is being distracted by goofy birds running around the forest with funny hats with horns, Captain Cluck thought the safest place for Jack is where the pirates aimed their ship. Well, the plan seems to be working. Captain McWinky can't figure out what he's seeing. He is starting to think the rumors of a real jackalope may have been wrong. These just seem to be birds that are not quite right, he thought. Maybe it's the water.
Maybe we will just capture one of these weirdo birds, and maybe we can sell it as a real jackalope. Grab the first weirdo bird you can, and let's get back to the ship.
Meanwhile, Captain Cluck, Charlie and Jack are on board the Vulture. The captain sends Charlie to stand watch, and he and Jack go below. This is getting a little scary. Captain Cluck and Jack slowly make their way below deck, moving forward very cautiously, not quite sure of what they might find. There seems to be something hiding in that dark corner. Is that a creature being caged? What is it?
Jack, my son, is that you?
Once Captain Cluck got the cell door open, Jack hesitated for a moment, then ran to his mother. I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to cry.
Well, we better get moving back to the mainland. Grab what you need and let's get going.
Oh no, it looks like Stinkpot Louie, the lone shark, was hiding in the back room. This is not good. He grabs Jack, planning to take him hostage. Well, Mom decides, enough is enough. She's had it with these lone sharks and pirates. Here's a tip for you. Never mess with a mom jackalope, who has been caged for a few years. They tend to be a little feisty. Now, when Captain McWinky got down to the beach, with their hostage weirdo bird. By the way, his name is Harold. Anyway, they noticed someone had taken their oars. Harold seems to be holding up okay. I think he just likes the attention. Now the captain has to figure out what to do. Now the Bob Along Beach crew decided to do something about this kidnapping deal. Nobody messes with our neighbors. It's time for a showdown. The time is now or never. Well, it looks like the stoneball practice is going to come in handy. This is getting real dramatic. Well, This changes things a bit. Captain McWinky decides maybe today is not a good day to get stoned to death.
We are very sorry for this. We don't want to be pirates, but Stinkpot Louie is holding our ship, and more important, my puppy dog Peanut. If we don't pay him, he is taking the Vulture and Peanut. We are very sorry.
That's totally cool, man. I can dig it. Everybody needs to chill.
Now just when everyone was starting to chill, suddenly the quack alarm goes off. Now what? Oh my, it looks like Stinkpot Louie is taking the Vulture. And Peanut. Edward tries to comfort Captain McWinky for the loss of his ship. But most of all his puppy, Peanut. Sad, sad day. What happened to Captain Cluck? I forgot about our captain. Oh, there he is, with Charlie, Jack and his mom. And yes, Peanut, Captain McWinky's puppy. Things are looking up. I just love happy endings. Now let me fill you in on what's been happening here on Bob Long Beach since we last talked. Captain McWinky and his crew started his gerbil ranch on Doogie Duck's old farm. And he loves spending time with his crew and mostly his puppy, Peanut. They don't miss pirating at all. Now Miss Penelope Pigeon is doing better than ever. She is now Mrs. Peter Pigeon. And Doc Doodle was wrong about the no baby birds thing. Really, really wrong. And as for our own Jack, he and his mom live next door to the pigeons and are loving life with all their bird friends. Life is good here on Bob Long Beach.